can't imagine what you've been through. What you saw. But I want you to know that you are safe here. Hazel? You're going to be okay.
How is she?
She's still processing everything. I think it's going to take some time, for her to adjust. That was a horrific thing she witnessed.
Has she said anything more about the monster that attacked her husband?
Nothing more than what she said the day we met her. It's tall, thin, has a skull for a head, and antlers. Oh, and it apparently eats people.
I've never heard of anything like that before.
Neither have I. We'll have to keep our guard up until we get proper defenses around the town.
Speaking of the town, we just had another group of settlers move in. It seems many of the people living in the wilderness are excited for a proper settlement.
There are quite a few people here now, that's for sure.
We're growing a bit too fast. The provisions we and others have brought are not going to last much longer, and we've only just begun sowing fields for crops. GReimer, we aren't going to have enough food for everybody here. With that thing in the woods, it's too dangerous to hunt. One of the men from the southern region went out a couple days ago, and he hasn't returned.
Then we need a helping hand.
Who?
One of the other nobles, Birchie. He invited me to his nation before I left the island. Before I departed, he had already scouted out an area and told me of its location. Said I should stop by if I ever needed food. I suppose I'll take him up on that offer now.
Traveling in this area could be extremely dangerous with that monster out there.
Then I'll go on horseback. Whatever it is that's out there, it'll have a much harder time catching a fast-moving target.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Alright, I shouldn't be too long. Birchie's nation, Berkshire. It's about a 3-day ride from here.
Hurry back. We'll be nearly out of food by the time you return.
Knowing Birchie, he should have plenty to help supply us while we get started. You're in charge until I return, Quinn. Keep making progress on the buildings. We'll need them if we are to get an economy running here.
Safe travels.
Birchie?
What is it, Jelly? I'm a bit busy getting everything prepared at the moment.
There is a skeleton riding a horse coming this way.
GReimer! You made it! You're just in time.
Birchie! It is so good to see you again. Just in time for what?
The first Harvest Festival, of course. Didn't you get the invite? Oh, wait. No one actually knew where you'd gone.
Birchie, do you know this person?
Of course. Remember I told you about the water-breathing skeleton?
Oh, this is him?
This is him.
Welcome to Berkshire, Magic Skeleton Man.
You can just call me GReimer, and thank you.
Oh, thank God. This is the right portal.
Welcome to Berkshire, pig lady.
Thank you.
Good to see you again, Ori. How are things going in the Nether?
Oh, hot, dangerous, a bit hellish. I've been studying the piglins for some time, and I really don't think they appreciate my presence.
Well, take a load off. We have plenty of food prepared for the festivities. Please, find a seat and help yourself. Several of the other nobles are here as well.
You have no idea how many portals I had to try before I found the right one.
You as well, GReimer.
Thanks, Birchie, but I really can't stay long. I'm in desperate need of food for my developing nation, and I need to return as soon as possible.
Well, we can certainly help you with all that, but I must insist you at least stay for the main meal. It's about to begin after all. It will take a while to gather the supplies and load them onto your steed anyways. Plus, the other nobles must be interested in hearing about your new nation.
Okay, yeah, thanks. Things have been strange recently. You have no idea how happy I am to see all of you.
Likewise, GReimer. Likewise.
I must say, Birchie, this place looks amazing.
GReimer, good lord, man, it's good to see you. We didn't know where you had gone.
Yeah, I only recently settled in a spot and have just started building my nation.
How did you know about this festival, then?
I didn't. Several other settlers have joined my developing town, and we are running incredibly low on food.
Oh, wow. Bet you can help with... Oh, I see why you came now.
Yeah, it's a coincidence that I'm here while you are all here.
I'd like to thank you all for coming today. The first harvest of Berkshire is always an event to celebrate. To gather our friends and rejoice. Fertile earth in this area has given us so much, and we are forever grateful for every harvest. But the first is always special. When I set out in search of land that was suitable to grow the signature crop of Berkshire, the golden carrot, I didn't know if I'd ever find it. I travelled for days and was nearing starvation. It was so hard not to eat the last golden carrot I had. Miraculously, I did manage to find this beautiful area. I found jelly, and I found the terra preta I needed to grow these golden carrots. That's why the first harvest is so special. The healing properties of the golden carrot can revitalize a person, even when they're an inch from death, and give them the strength to survive beyond what would normally be possible. They are magical, rare, and can only be grown in Berkshire. Today, we've harvested the first golden carrot. There are still so few and must be used to plant more, but the soil here is bountiful, and the golden carrot lives on again in Berkshire. Now eat up, everyone. It's time to celebrate.
So, GReimer, tell me about your nation.
Avondale, yes. It's a developing land nestled in a forest at the base of a large mountain range.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
It is. Truly, it's a beautiful sight. I'm not on my own, though. I met a woman named Quinn that's been accompanying me on this endeavor. Her homestead was destroyed by a group of bandits in the area, so she joined me to start a new place to live.
Oh, that's horrible. Her house, that is, not her joining you.
She's been keeping me company since we first found the land we chose to settle on, since we accidentally found that ancient temple.
Ancient temple?
Yeah, we found this really old temple that was buried when we were breaking ground for our first building. It was a strange place. I'm not really sure what to make of it. There was even an old book in there that we still know nothing about.
A book, you say? That sounds fascinating. I've been living in the jungle since leaving the island, and I've explored several places myself. I'd very much like to see this one you've discovered. I'm always up for an adventure.
I should warn you, it's not exactly safe in my nation.
What do you mean?
Well, when we first arrived, we were greeted by a frantic and terrified woman that came running out of the woods. She claimed that a monster had killed her husband and was still pursuing her.
That's horrible.
That's not the worst part. She claims it was eating him.
Was it a zombie, maybe? I've seen them around.
Not based on her description. It doesn't sound like anything I've ever encountered. Honestly, I have no idea what this thing could be.
Well, I've never let a little bit of danger stop me from going on an adventure.
You going to his nation, Baloo?
Yeah, if that's all right with you, GReimer.
You are always welcome, but we'll have to borrow a horse from Birchie. Traveling on horseback is the best option we have at the moment. Whatever this thing is, it doesn't seem to be able to keep up with the horse's speed.
Plus, I could carry more provisions for your place. Van, you coming too?
Go to a nation with a man-eating monster on the loose? I think I'll pass. It was good to see you again, though, GReimer. Happy to see that you're getting settled.
Thanks. Have you found anything out about how I got to this world or how I might return?
Unfortunately, no, but I'll continue to keep an eye out for anything that might help.
Okay, yeah, thanks, man.
Just be careful, and don't get yourselves killed.
I think that's about all that can fit in these chests. Any more, and I don't think your seed will be able to carry them.
Thanks, Birchie. You really are a lifesaver. Hopefully this will be the only time I have to visit for official business. Next time I'd like to stay longer and see more of your beautiful nation.
What's this I hear about a flesh-eating monster in your area?
What? You can't tell a man about something as extreme as that and expect me not to tell people about it. We needed his horse.
Yes, there is a creature in the area that we are currently trying to deal with. It's claimed the lives of at least one, possibly two people already. It's like nothing I've ever heard of, to be honest.
Do you have a plan as to how to take it down, at least?
Well, I've never run into a problem I couldn't just run my sword through and get rid of it. This thing seems to be opportunistic. It waits for people to let their guard down. I think I'll take a page out of its book, and if I get the chance, I'll end it myself.
I have to admit, I admire your direct approach to things. GReimer, there are still only a handful of golden carrots, and we need as many as possible to get a new supply flourishing. But I want you to have one. This thing, whatever it is, it doesn't sound like a normal threat.
I'll be okay, Birchie.
Regardless, I want you to have it. It will at least give me some peace of mind.
Okay, thanks. I'll be sure to return it to you after I take this thing down.
3-day ride, correct? We should head out before the sun sets.
Thanks again for everything, Birchie. When things are more developed and less dangerous, you should definitely come visit.
Absolutely, I would love that. I can't wait to see you all again. Safe travels, you two.
That's looking good. Start lowering it slowly.
Has he returned yet?
No, not yet. I wouldn't worry too much, though. If he made it to Berkshire, loaded up on supplies, and headed straight back here, then it would be another couple of days before he turned up.
Okay. I'm just nervous.
I understand. Rest assured that GReimer is very capable. I'm sure he's on his way back right now. We just have to hold out until he gets back.
Oh, man. Killian is going to want to hear about this.